Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name's Kieran, aka Pastor Scar, and you have landed in the channel that is going to help you get better at Fortnite, but also just care for you as a person. Right now, I am in a little old place called Queensland. It's not where I live, but it's where I currently am, which is why I have pre-recorded this video to go up so that you've got a little bit of entertainment value, plus we get a chance to catch up. Now, if you watched our last video that went up just a few days ago, you would know that I did something a little bit silly, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I thought I loaded up a zero build game and I accidentally loaded up a build game. Now, it still went well. We clutched a third place finish. We got multiple limbs. It was a great game, and that's why it's up on YouTube. But this time, we're going in for the zero build, and we are going in for that cheeky victory royale. Now, I'm going to try a little something different today. I'm going for Relentless Retreat, all right? I've landed there maybe once ever, and that was while I was streaming last week. So we are going there again. We're going to see if we can win the drop. We're going to see if we can do what we need to do and teach you a few things along the way, helping you get better at the game. Now, of course, we have our secret ingredient. Can you take a look at that? It says Sarah on it. That's my wife's name. We got the chalky milk right here, ready to go. Now, could you do me a favor? All right, I'm a big fan of chalky milk. I really am, in all of its varieties. Hot chocolate, just normal chocolate milk. Like, it's delicious and I love it. But if you are also a chalky milker, is that a term? I don't think so. Just, could you do me a favor? Could you leave a comment down below on this YouTube video and let me know what kind of chocolate milk is the best for you? Is it a certain brand? Is it like, oh, I like Oak, or I like Wave, or I don't know what country you're in, so I don't know what they have? Or is it like, I like the ones that you mix it yourself, like a Nesquik or a Milo, or this one is called Jarrah, which I didn't know was a thing, but you know, saw it on the shelf, bought it. It's amazing. And so let me know what hot choc works best for you. And let's figure this one out together. I want to find the greatest hot choc. And if you're not a fan of hot choc, what's wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. If you're not a fan of hot choc, let me know down below, what is your beverage of choice? Like, if you could get any drink in the world, what would it be? Let me know. Always curious of these kinds of things. All right, Scar, we're gonna have to land those shots, my guy. There we go. Reload. There we go. Make the jump. Didn't make the jump. All right, it's fine. Let's put the gameplay volume up. And ooh, I just realized I don't have ammo. All right, NPC's shooting at someone. We're not going to focus the NPC, but we are going to look for who they're shooting at. There's the ammo that we need, so we'll just grab that. Get a little reload going. NPC is still looking that way, so therefore so are we. Ooh. And now the NPC is focusing me, which implies that I am closest to it. You always want to keep an eye out. If the NPC is shooting, pay attention to who it's shooting at. If it's you, then it is what it is, right? But otherwise, there's someone near you. And it's important that you know that. Look here, I hear jumping, I hear footsteps. Bro, who taught NPCs how to mantle, though? All right, this is actually not worth it, so we're just going to leave. There's no need to take that fight. We're just going to drop down. I don't want to distract myself with the NPCs when there are still real players nearby. What I do need, I was going to say, is an SMG, and now we have one. And quite the upgraded one, too. All right, we're going to go shockwaves. There are bunkers there, which is great to know. Now, again, I don't know this drop well enough to know where everything is. I'm getting lucky on these super chests. Nope. All right, we're just gonna put that in the corridor in case anyone comes through. I do love the snipe, don't get me wrong, but the AR also works very effectively, so decisions. I am actually gonna go with the snipe right now because I know how good it is for things like that. Just to hit someone with one bullet and do that much damage is really handy. Plus, I can now use my augments and hopefully get some sniper-related ones. Now, we actually will probably go with Keymaster. We're going to hold it for the time being. I don't know where the vault is here, but looking at the mini-map, it looks like it's this way. And looking at the footstep indicator, I think there are people already in it. Question is, how do I get in it? Ooh. We're just going to reposition. Oh, actually, it's only 5 HP. We don't need it. All right, so there was a player there, and that was a real player. Done. That is why we stack the snipes, ladies and gentlemen. So in that scenario, the decision making, I got shot, I didn't know where from. I could have turned around and looked for them, but then they would have still been able to kill me. Why? Because they still know where I am and I don't know where they are. So they've got the advantage no matter how I play that. My only move, shockwave away, play for height. Once I had height, I had the advantage. Saw them running, didn't land the shot. They then jumped up here, and then all I had to do was land the shot, finish them with the SMG, and it worked perfectly. So in that scenario, get distance, and remember what kind of loadout you've got. If I had a different loadout, I might have played it differently, but because I knew that my strongest weapon in my loadout was, in fact, a sniper, then I need to be playing at a bit of a sniper range, which is why I just backed up, reset the fight, and then we go next. So, simple as that, friends. Simple as that. And finally, we find a big pot, the thing we've been looking for this whole time. Now, I still don't know how to get into the vault, so I'm going to go back inside the building. And, ooh. I thought it was a real player at first, which is why I just went for the reaction shot, but... Alright, so there's an NPC shooting at someone, so we're going to actually focus on this. Because NPCs only shoot at real players. So the fact that the NPC is shooting in that direction means that there's someone there to shoot at. So we're going to focus on that before we bother with Vault. We're actually going to just crouch walk around it. See if we can sneak up on this player. Whoever they're shooting at is here. And hello. Gone. Target acquired. K, love you, bye. Thank you, NPC, for all the intel that we needed. And now we're going to get out of here. Now, Zone is actually going to be moving pretty quick at this point. So I'm going to ditch the minis for the double bigs because I saw another big on the beach here. Always pay attention to what you are seeing. You don't know when you're going to need it. Even if you're not picking it up then, you might need it later. So always pay attention. Now, again, don't know how to get into the vault. I assume there are some stairs in this building. But the most important thing for me right now is remembering that there is a rift right there. That is going to be our best friend, that rift. Which is very good to know. So the trick to find the vault, just look for stairs. Just get to the lowest point. The vaults are always at the bottom, so as long as you head downstairs, you'll get there. Also, this thing melts, man. We're still looking for the boss. Oh. The boss with the dodge right there. Alright, reload. Yo, even the NPCs are doing weapon switches these days. What's up with that? It's kind of cool. Alright, we're going to leave the shockwaves for the time being. We'll come back for them. Right now, we've got what we need. We're just going to see if there's anything in here worth going for. We've still got Keymaster ready as well. All right, Infinite Chug Jug or Kit's Charge Shotgun. Infinite Chug Jug takes a long time to use, so I don't know if that's actually going to be the play for us. And we will absolutely take that. I do recommend when you're in the storm, don't freak out. Just get the gold that you need. It actually makes a big difference, the amount of gold that you can get from a vault. It's really easy to get it from here while you're here. So definitely think it's worth taking the time. Storm's only doing a 1 tick and we know that there's a rift just outside. So you really don't need to freak out much. We'll just get all the gold. Perfect. Making sure that everything else is nice and looted. Now, decisions. And I think we're actually going to go with the... I think we're going to go with the charge. So now that we've got it, we're going to go with our shockwaves. We're going to hit these so that we get the infinite speed. Infinite sprint. There was one more back here that I left behind on purpose. Done. Oh, forgot that little bit of gold. And let's go. We're not even going to bother fighting these dudes. It's just not worth it. Like time-wise, it's just not worth it. We'll max those out. And we will continue out of here. Which way did we come from? Oh, did they barricade us in? That's rude. All right, back upstairs we go. And you know what? I'm actually going to stop and do this. Remember what I said earlier about like not freaking out? Well, yeah. These NPCs, they're not that strong. Like, they just missed every bullet. I just had so much time right there. So much time. Now we're back outside. We hit the rift. And that is why we paid attention to the rift earlier. So now we've left with a gold snipe that we wouldn't have had if we didn't go vault. A mythic shotgun that we wouldn't have had if we didn't go vault. And we've still got heals and shockwaves maxed out as well. Like, we are chilling at this point. Now, this is our next play, fam. Anytime you are able to, you want to get that cell tower. But to get the cell tower, you need to take out the NPC. There is a boss that spawns in. And he needs to be removed from the game. Wait, someone's already taken out the boss? But they didn't take the keycard? What? Or the slurp juices? What am I seeing right now? We'll take that. Okay. I guess that just happened. I know I left my shockwaves behind, but it will be worth it. Because we are trying to make it to the forecast tower. As soon as we do, we now will know where zone is going to pull at all times. Like, we can see where next zone's going to be. I know I lost my shockwaves in that process. It's not ideal, but I'm planning on getting them back anyway. Ooh. This is a little sketchy right now, not gonna lie. Woo! Wow, okay. All right, we're just gonna wait for our health to come back a bit here. All right, we just gotta go. Just gonna slide all the way down. I really need to disengage. I thought it could have just been like an NPC. It wasn't. It had a mythic. It obviously hit me with the mythic, so they can aim decently well. And I currently have no mobility. I lost my shockwaves, and I don't have any bunkers either. So right now, I'm just trying to recover. And therefore, I do not want to take a fight. I do want to cap this if I can. I'll get some spare slurp juices from it. But as far as bunkers and shockwaves go, I am still a bit out of luck. Not seeing any. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually just going to hold this bush. Right here. Make sure everything is nice and reloaded. And this will give us a chance to use our augments. Hopefully we can get some sniper related ones and we'll be good to go. We don't need a key one. SMG sign off. We have an SMG, so that'll help. We're gonna re-roll. Light fingers will help as well. And don't really want any of those. We'll re-roll again. First assault. I'm not using assault rifle. Shotgun damage is always a helpful thing. And I think that's just gonna have to do us for the time being. We're gonna come in and grab these. And we will ditch both bigs for an extra slurp juice. Absolutely we will. We can see where next zone's going to pull as well. And it's going to go that way. We still have 2 keys. So we don't need to worry about Keymaster that's there. So we're going to actually re-roll one more time. I don't like it, but we're going to actually re-roll. And there it is. Finally, we got Sniper Surplus. We were banking hard on getting Sniper Surplus. Now we've got the double bullets in our snipe. Make sure you always reload as soon as you get sniper surplus, because the game will not, by default, put the second bullet in your actual sniper. So you'll think you've got sniper surplus and you'll go to shoot twice and it won't work. You need to like manually reload it. Now again, we're still in an awkward scenario where we've got no mobility or cover. Meaning we just have to play for cover. So we are now going to be hugging trees. We're going to be moving from bush to bush. Like, we don't have bunkers. We don't have shockwaves. Meaning we don't really have the ability to play this one as aggressively as we typically would. Because now the only cover we have is whatever natural cover we have. So like line of sight, which is what you would call this. Right now, although I'm not in a bunker or bush, I'm fairly safe because of line of sight. This hill has blocked my line of sight from anyone else and anyone else's line of sight from me. Meaning I'm fairly safe in that scenario. As soon as I find bunkers or shockwaves, I will actually be dropping my slurp juice if I haven't used it yet. In order to get it, because it is that valuable. There's no point in having a slurp juice that'll let me heal if I never get a chance to heal because I'm dead in the open. We don't want that. All right, we can see the next zone pool's all the way up there as well. Now, I don't know if there's anyone above, so I actually just want to crouch walk here. Just because I'm unaware and if there's someone up on this. And I want to minimize how much noise I'm making. We are keeping our eyes open constantly for shockwaves and for bunkers. And you know what? We might be able to check this key spawn here. If we slide, we can get to it a little quicker. No, nothing that we need. Up we go. Up again. All right, so there is a player above us here with a snipe. There's the power of the charged shotgun right there. That player was using their snipes. I still heard them though. All right, here we just want to play very sneaky for the time being. Next zone pool's up there. Because again, we've got no cover. So we have to play this one differently. Until we can score some shockwaves or bunkers. Yo, I think someone has an NPC there that just scanned the area. I was just out of the range of it though. So I'm just going to back up. Can I use that? I can. I can actually rift. Or maybe not anymore. I guess they changed that this season. Last season, you could use these to rift. Now it looks like not so much. All right, we are going to have to get to zone though. Now, thankfully, we do have the advantage of knowing where zone will be at all times. Which is a very, very, very good thing for us. Because we're going to need it. Without any cover, having to just use natural cover, the last thing we want is to get caught in a bad position because we got a bad rotate. By knowing where the next zone will be at all times, it's more likely that we can get good rotates. Oh, come on. Don't run out of sprint energy now. All right, this is not ideal, but I think I should be able to make it work. If... I was going to say if there is a launch pad in here. But, all right, you know what? These barrels will help. Oh, well, that put the fire out instantly, but... All right, there is a launch pad. I'm actually going to pop one of these because I don't want to get beamed out of the air. And we'll grab that. All right, we can see exactly where next zone is going as well. There's a turret. So there is actually a player in here. Oh, no. I'm sandwiched in between multiple players right now. This is very, very, very bad. Like, there are 2 players near me, and they've hired NPCs. All right. I played that correctly. But again, I need to get behind cover. Oh, the SMG ran out of bullets. That is unfortunate, fam. That is unfortunate. We gave it our best crack, but it didn't quite work out for us on that one. GG's though, fam. GG's. Look, at the end of the day, part of this series is to learn not only from making the right moves, but also from making the wrong ones. Yes, it is true that getting forecast was very helpful to know where zone was, but I should not have dropped my shockwaves. I thought I will find more shockwaves, I will find more bunkers, and I was wrong. No shockwaves, no bunkers. Even though I got multiple limbs after that point, I still couldn't find the utility that I needed, which meant that when I was stuck in those scenarios where I need to get out, I just didn't have the ability to get out, meaning it just kept on being fight after fight. I'm still miraculously alive in all of those scenarios. Don't ask me how. I landed my shots, but at the end of the day, shockwaves would have saved me, but I didn't have them anymore. So there you go. Pro tip, fam, even if you get the opportunity to get something like that radio tower, stop and think, wait, what am I sacrificing to do so? Do I have time? Or maybe I can go activate it, go back in Storm, get my shockwaves, and use them to get out. Who knows? But either way, I will see you guys real soon. My first live stream back, by the way, once I get back home to Sydney, is going to be on the 12th of September, Tuesday the 12th of September at 2 p.m. Sydney time. I'll be live on Twitch. So if you want to hang out with me there, love to see you. God bless you guys. I miss you already. I will see you in our next one. And as always, my friends, Caleb, you bye. See ya.